Hey, Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com, and we've got one of the most anticipated release of a kite that we've been waiting for locally. Now, this kite is phenomenal. I cannot say enough about it. We get to fly whatever kites we want to fly here in the shop, and let me tell you, this one has proven its worth the last 2 years, 2015 to 2016, and now we're moving into 2017. That is the Nash Pivot. They have done such a great job with this kite. The simplicity, the small parts and pieces and things that Nash does, they're known for, of going that little extra mile to put in those small things that are highly needed. But the way this kite handles and flies, I have to tell you, it is fantastic. It is absolutely one of my favorite, and let me tell you, it is awesome. They've done some color changes, the way the kites look in the air. Now, one of the main changes that they have done between the 2016 model and 2017 is the new Quad-Tex material. This is a polyester material. Instead of a double ripstop, it is a quad ripstop nylon. What does that do? That basically makes the material a lot stronger, more static, more strength to it. And what that does is gives you longevity in the kite. We have been doing these kites and selling a lot of these kites the last couple of years, and I tell you, it has proven the strength and everything that they do on these kites to turn out to be fantastic. Now, that Quad-Tex is some really good stuff. It keeps that shaping that they put in here. As you see, the seams run from front to back. This is something that the industry is starting to get into a lot more. The reason is it runs that clear shaping. You're not cutting diagonal right here in the most important parts of the sail, unless you're distributing some load in that area, like this one cross one here. But it gives you the shaping in the sail in the most important part of the luff curve. That is the first 1/4 of a kite. Now, the small little things that Nash does, I really like. When I used to design kites, there are small little points and things that I always wanted to do. I want and try to put it in there. Where you put mark cloth or insignia cloth through the sail, as well as running things like this webbing all the way down the strut. Now, the cool part about being able to do this is the 3-strut design. It is lightened up, and now you can come back in with some reinforcements and make the kite last longer. That's what we want. We want these kites, they're getting more expensive, we want them to last. So here in the Nash side, they've done reinforcements down here, this really lightweight Kevlar stripping in some of the most important wear spots along the leading edge. They've done all the padding and everything. They have an internal one-pump system, so there's no hoses on the outside here. And now this new Octopus system, or the one that they use, I say new, the new system that they do to be able to get up inside of here a lot easier to do any kind of maintenance is definitely a lot easier than back in the old times when they used to have a zipper that ran vertical here, and it was difficult to get into. But I want to show you some of the things they do. Now on their bridle, it's a very simple bridle. I love it. It's short, it doesn't wrap around the tips, it's got a slider, it does not have a pulley in here that'll gradually wear and tear. We've seen these things go through a lot on the beaches, and they're lasting. We like that. That's one of our things, is the wear and tear. Now I want to show you over here some of the little pinpoints that they do. They have also, in the connection of the bar, you only connect directly up to the kite itself. There's not adjustable knots. You don't need those. You connect up direct, and the kite flies perfect. The change of angle attack is all in the bar. Now, they have 3 points of adjustments back here. That's only, again, to reduce the bar pressure. It does not increase the turn or decrease the turn. It increases or decreases the bar pressure, the pressure on the bar that you feel as you pull in and or turn. So I want to show you back here on the back side some of this insignia cloth or the mark cloth that I have been describing to you. So what happens is, this is your sail cloth, so it's a lot lighter type material than the Dacron that takes the abuse. What you want to do is put the cloth directly onto the Dacron. This sharp Dacron edging around can cut the sail, but Nash has come in everywhere Dacron contacts a sail, they have used mark cloth. This is a stick-on insignia cloth, and it's stitched, and what that does, it's fantastic. It disperses this load. So this is a little bit lighter, this is a little bit heavier, and then you go into heavy. So doing that makes it last a lot longer. As well as these panels you'll see right here. This is a high stretch zone on a kite, and they have come in here and dispersed that load into this larger piece of Dacron, and again, wrapped it with insignia cloth and mark cloth to disperse that load, all stitched in, all the way around the full perimeter of this kite. They have done this, and I tell you, it means a lot throughout the kite. The stretch, the longevity, it is fantastic. So I just want to give you some of the points. If you have any questions about the Nash Pivot, please let us know here. I do have to say, it's fantastic. They've made a few small changes. They have not changed the kite shaping overall, and they don't need to. So anyway, if you have any questions, we have these in stock, ready to rock. We love it. They prove their worth. Come in and give them a try. Anyway, that's Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com to keep you on the top to know what the new stuff is.